Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 299 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, with this rather fancy-looking boom arming shot. It looks the dog's bollocks, doesn't it, boys? It looks like chef's kiss. Right, as you can hear, we have got Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Woo! He did the thing. I mean, we're like synchronized microphone buddies today as well.
Yeah, my microphone actually looks exactly the same as yours.
Yeah, and it is no coincidence as well. We'll talk about that a little bit in a moment. But we've got to introduce another member of the podcast. What? Who could it be? Oh my gosh, who is that? It's Josh. Woo.
Oh my gosh, it's me.
Indeed. I mean, not as long a hiatus as Ollie, but it's been a hot minute.
It has. Unfortunately, I've been very busy, as we well know, which we will talk about, and also fighting for a job. So other things have become more important than waffling on about guitar gear.
What? I shall hear none of it. But yeah, like you've come out of the other end of the good fight, haven't you? And
yes, thankfully, I am getting a pay packet, which is the main thing. So that means more gear, right?
I mean, that's what it was all for. It was all for the gear. Right, let's talk about that little thing that we just alluded to, Matt. Why is it that we've got these matching microphones?
You sent me some merch through the post, and along with the merch. So, spoiler alert! Like, if was it Teespring you use? Is that what they're called? They tried to charge me like 50 quid for shipping for your merch, so I sent you some money and said buy me some merch.
Yeah, we'll show them. I mean, it legitimately took about 2.5 months for me to actually send it to you, but there was a reason for that, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, it was waiting for the microphone and I don't even know what do you say it's called a cloud lifter? The weird
the cloud
box.
Yeah, that's the Hoover to the preamp mic booster. That is what I sent you, because I can't afford cloud lifters for us all. Like the cloud lifter would cost more than the microphone itself.
But I mean, it's basically just to give you the chance to have everybody's audio very similar, as opposed to lots of different microphone inputs and different amounts of editing needed for making the audio clear.
Yeah. So just a little peek behind the curtain for like the Patreon stuff. We've been running Patreon for a few years now, and we've not really done a great deal with the Patreon money. And so we thought we'd use it to upgrade the gear and make sure that we've all got like a kind of uniform sound to the podcast. And part of that was buying like matching microphones. I already had this one because this was like I had this as a touring, like a gigging musician. Just having a 57 is an absolute must.
Well, like all three of you had a 57. Like, I've never owned proper microphones and stuff, because if you're too quiet at a gig, I just turn my amp up. Because I play in a small room for like 50 people normally. And if I'm playing in a big room, there's somebody else with a bigger PA who happens to have some 57s they can point at my amp. So I've never needed a 57. Like, I think I've mic'd up my own cab like twice, because I'm a cretin, and you know.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
so the people being paid to do it. So what should I have to do?
Well, that's it. Like, either there's somebody else who's a sound engineer who's going to make it louder, or I can make it louder by going from 3 to 5 on the AC15 or whatever, and you know, making shit louder that way. And okay, it's not going to sound the same in different areas of the room, but if you want to hear me, stand in front of me instead of the other guitarist.
I mean, it's a solution. It is a solution.
Or if you want to hear everything clearly, stand in the middle, because that's where I was standing when I was doing the sound for the band before you got here. Yeah,
there's one perfect point. And anything like left or right, you're getting a fucked up mix. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. But yeah, you've got a 57 now. We've got a 57. We've got these little foam filter things on, and we've got like cloud lifters quote unquote cloud lifters.
Yeah.
On the recommendation of Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, he was mentioning about like how you can get the 57 and a mic booster to sound like a SM7B.
SM7B, yeah.
And then in his most recent podcast was like, yeah, I saw a deal for an SM7B for like $150. So I bought it. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Marketing 101.
That's it. But like, it's got to be legit. We're going to get a super, super consistent sound. It's going to make me happy. And just, I'm just extending some love to the Patreon backers because you made this happen. This is the fruit of your support over the years. So thank you for doing that. It's really cool.
And your next 2 years monthly worth of Patreon is going to go to something in another 4 years.
Yeah, I mean it's a slow burn, but it's a burn. Like it keeps going. It's like the Olympic torch; it's not going out. So
yeah, and it'll always be reinvested back into the podcast in some way.
Yeah. That's the way we roll. So yeah, thought I'd give a shout out to the page people. So gentlemen, it's episode 299. We are one before the big 300. Ooh, what's gonna happen?
An incredible achievement.
Ooh, probably nothing.
Yeah, it's a little bit too close to the deadline now, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the podcast. Like I said, I've got some ideas, but it might pan out, it might not. We'll figure it out. Right, gentlemen, who wants to go first? What we've been up to this week? What are we saying?
Go on, Matty boy.
I am a certified amplifier technician, valve amplifier technician.
Right on.
That's how we'll start this one. I managed to, without killing myself, without electrocuting myself, without smashing any glass things, I managed to change some valves in a valve amp.
I mean, that makes you ultimately more qualified than the rest of us on this podcast. So you are the official podcast amp tech now.
And even better than that, I put the new valves in, put it back in its housing, and it works.
I mean, that just...
Because I didn't think that was going to happen. I think I was genuinely like...
Yeah, well, this is fucked now.
I was like, I've taken this apart. This is never going to work again. That's 600 quid down the drain or whatever the SV20 is. Probably a bit more than that, actually. But yeah. So yeah, I took all of the preamp tubes out first. Like, there's a weird setup where you've got to have a balanced one that is, I think, a rectifier tube. I don't know what any of these words mean, but I'm an amp tech, so I can see them now.
Yeah.
And that one's housed in a little like metal thing, and that one has to be balanced. I don't know what a balanced AX7 is versus a non-balanced, but that one went in that hole, and then I put the metal thing back on top. And then I did the same for the other two preamp tubes, and then the power amp valves were an absolute pain in the hoop to get back in, so they came out quite easily.
Fucking pain in the hoop. Love it. Just that is
well, like, they're in a circle as well.
Top quality British terminology. That is.
But like I was literally like putting half my body weight on these things, and they weren't going in. Like I was rattling them around, and like it took me like 4 minutes to push the thing in. It's so tight in there, but.
I mean, you want it like that because you don't want them to just fall out, do you?
Yeah, and then they're held in with these weird, like almost like a bear claw thingy.
Yeah. It's
but the problem is you have to put that on before you've located it, and you have to move it slightly, and it just scratches along the plastic bit of the valve at the bottom. It's just it goes. It's a noise that goes through you. But I managed to do it. I then plugged the amp in, and it made a noise. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, what I did, I plugged the amp in and it turned it on and it didn't make a noise, and I panicked, then realised I was in standby.
Yeah, it's got to warm up.
Flicked it up to the 5-watt mode rather than 15 watts, because that thing in 15-watt mode is louder than my AC15 was, and it's just absolutely stupid. But yeah, so I put it in 5-watt mode. Like I couldn't play that in the house in 5-watt mode, even through a 112, like... it's so loud. But I flicked it up. There was no hiss. Put a little bit of volume on both the channels just to check both channels are working. Absolutely fine, but I can't like do anything other than test that it functions, because I can't play for half an hour at home because I'd piss the neighbours on both sides and up and down and probably across the street.
That's sufficient. That
A
is.
street along.
Because it's just too loud for home practice. But I'll try it out maybe at practice tomorrow. Well, I don't know how I'm getting to practice tomorrow actually, so that's another thing. But
I mean, your neighbours need to get used to it anyway, because you are now official amp tech of the Isle of Man.
oh yeah,
So
I am.
they've got to get used to this noise, haven't they?
I mean, right, I'm a qualified amp tech now. I've given myself a qualification. So the next stage is I need to work out why the volume pot isn't working on that AC-15. So I'll probably just open it and lick it to see what happens.
I mean, it was a nice 300 episodes that we did.
And we need to say, welcome to episode 300 of the Fred Talk podcast. We must say it is a huge loss to us that we have lost Mr. Matt Coyne.
Indeed. He did. I mean, he died doing what he loves, which is amp teching. He's been
Licking glass.
absolutely. He's been about amp teching for the entire last week.
Oh, but yeah. And I guess the other thing I did was after that, I had a cab set up in my lounge, and I was like, the AC-15 head, I should probably check that works, bearing in mind it's been here for nearly a month and I've not plugged it in yet.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there. We have all been there.
I mean, well, I bought it as a gigging amp, and I haven't gigged, so...
Yeah.
You know. But, so I plugged that in, and I found that there's a switch on the back that changes the wattage, which I wasn't aware of. Bearing in mind, like I say, I've had this for a month. So I plugged up, like, there's where the speaker cable goes in the back. I plugged it in, and then right below that, there's a 3-way, like, rotary switch.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a bit weird. What does that say? And it's like 15W, 1.5W, and then 1/6W. So I'm guessing it's 1/6 of a watt.
Yeah. I mean, it is refreshing and reassuring that you put the amount of effort into research for this show that you do to purchasing as well.
I knew that I knew that I could plug it into a 16 ohm speaker and make it make sound. So
yeah, amp go brrr. Like.
The thing is now when I take on my Black Star, I know who to send it to.
Yeah. quick hop over onto the oil. Yeah.
But so I tried the Vox out, and I tried it in the 1/6 watt mode because I don't want to piss the neighbours off. But like, I could play that in that mode with a decent enough tone, and I imagine that maybe the upstairs and downstairs neighbours would be able to hear it like I was playing a CD. Or I suppose we don't have a CD player, so like when we got a Vox.
What, Grandad?
Okay, well, I've got a vinyl player, so like when I'm playing me vinyl.
Let's see.
What's that, Sonny? I can't quite hear you.
But yeah, so I genuinely think I could probably play along with like the vinyl stuff and not piss the neighbours off in that 1/6 watt mode. Like I say, it doesn't sound as good as what I remember an AC-15 sounding cranked, but
yeah, I mean that would be because you're
mode, but
using 1/6 of a watt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough really to make the valves work, but it's enough for you to, like I say, it sounds good enough that I would be happy to practice with it like that at home. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm still notes captain.
You're also not getting the speaker involved as well, which like under a certain volume, just none of the bottom end comes out.
Yeah, and to be fair, like I would still probably practice with my headphone amp because it's just easier because I can plug that into my computer and then I can play along with YouTube videos and play along with Spotify and play along with whatever. But it's nice to know that I've got that option as well. Like if I do want to play out loud for a change, whereas like, none of the other amps I would bother plugging in if I couldn't turn them up at least to a decent volume. Yeah,
I mean that's a success story there, isn't it? Nice little hidden feature that you didn't know.
I definitely know about it.
Yeah, I mean, going back to last week when I had that. Switch.
Oh yeah, you push pull pot for you.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've tried it. It's all right. It's not great, but it's all right.
I mean, it's a. I assume it's a coil.
Yeah, coil split. Yeah.
On a rail hammer.
Yeah. So it. Yeah, it's not quite got the bite of a standard single coil. So it's like a weak bridge strat single coil, which, like, if you've got anything in the bridge of a strat, it needs to have a bit of grunt behind it. Otherwise, it ain't like it's no bueno, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So I won't be using that a great deal. I will be honest. That feels like a nice segue actually, because I can talk about some of the stuff that I've done this week, which involves that guitar actually. So I took it to a gig. And woo. Yeah, I took it to a gig. So we had a gig that was like really close to where I live. So that was quite nice. But it's like I say, I tried the push pulley pot thing. I've also found a few little things that I might need to change to get it up to the quality that I need it to. One of which is the volume knob. The volume knob is very much, it's a Strat volume knob in the sense that it's you can move it really freely. But the problem with that is if you knock it ever so slightly, you go from full whack to like 9 or 8 on the volume. And when you go from like full whack to 9 or 8, it takes a bunch of the gain off because it's not a linear pot. It's like logarithmic. So you're almost rolling off, and like you're rolling off the gain by just tapping it. You're playing along and you're like, oh, I remember the guitar tone that I had a load more gain than this. Why is it not hitting the, like, why am I not feeling it as much as I used to? And then you realise you've just knocked the volume on it just incrementally. So that's an issue. But the issue that I've got with it, because what I'd usually do with something like that is you can put little rubber washers underneath the pot to just make the thing a little bit stiffer to turn. That's fine. But this is a push-pull pot, so when I try and pull the top off it...
it just comes out a little bit, and then you're going to break it.
Yeah, like it... Oh, okay, yeah. Shit. So I'm gonna have to find a way to pry the thing off without snapping the...
Can I make a suggestion?
Of course you can.
I think you wedge something in there with some glue on it and just leave it as full volume all the time, because that's all you need.
No, I definitely need volume on that thing. Because
I used on one of my push-pull ones, I just got like flat-headed screwdriver, just put it underneath and used it almost as like a pivot just to pop it up.
Yeah, I feel like I can probably do it. And if I end up breaking the pot, I'll replace it with a non-push-pull.
A non-push-pull.
And then problem solve. I could even replace it with like the CTS equivalent, which would tend to be a bit stiffer. And then problem solved anyway, innit? So maybe I'll do just break it. Maybe I just go...
I would suggest you try and take it off, and if you break it, it's not the end of the world, rather than just going smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, but there was that. I think, realistically, I'm not going to use the trem, so I need to just block the trem, because I had a few tuning issues, and it was down to the fact that the thing was floating. So I just need to block it. Like, they weren't particularly massive tuning issues. It was just, like at the start of like just before we started the gig, I was tuning up and it weren't getting there, and I was having to faff about. It was like once it was in tune, it was fine. But I don't want to, like, ain't nobody got time for that, like, negativity in their life. I'm just going to block it one side, block it the other, and then like wheel or gravy. But I need to get like, because I'm not gonna like make a permanent modification. I'm just gonna get a wedge of wood that's like roughly the gap at the back.
That's what I did to my ML1 beer, and it works beautifully.
Yeah, it does. It's a fine solution for it.
Or you get one of those little, the locks that you put on your toilet door.
Yeah. So you wedge the one side with a wedge of wood, and then the locks for the other side, so it is clamped in, and then you sound.
Or you do the Eric Clapton model of fill it full of quarters.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Shit, man, I didn't even think of that. Yes, Matt.
Put the trem arm down, fill it full of quarters until the trem arm comes back to the right place.
Yeah, just push.
And then just cram quarters into the rest of it and screw your back plate on.
Yeah. I reckon that's the solution.
I mean, we don't have quarters here, but like a 2p will work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And they're not fucking worth anything, are they?
No, I'm gonna pill for the kid's money box. He's got like plenty of that like shitty shrapnel, and I'll just chuck a quid in there. He'll probably be up on it like about 40p.
Imagine, Mummy, why is there no money in my piggy bank? Daddy took it because he's a guitar player.
That's it. I mean that could go either way, couldn't it? He's a guitar player. They don't earn anything.
And even worse, he plays prog music.
That's why he earns no money. There is absolutely no money to be had at that dusty end of the fretboard. None. So I did that. I gigged with the Harley Benton. I planned on using it for half the gig and then using the Variax for the other half, but ended up playing the entire gig with it. So I mean that's testament to it, isn't it? I will eventually switch out the single coils. I think I like the rail Booker. I mean the single coils are quite nice, but they're a bit like the mid range on them isn't the mid range that I've got on the Variax ones. Like the Variax sits in a slightly higher mid range, and I can hear it through my earplugs. Whereas you get to certain points on the fretboard, and I can't hear anything because the cancellation of the earplugs is cancelling out the like
the exact range that
yeah. And with my old drummer, it was fine because he tapped the drums, whereas our new drummer hits the drums like they owe him money. So it's like you wear earplugs or you do have tinnitus for 3 days afterwards. There is no compromise.
I didn't realise there was a wearing earplugs option. I just always stand on the left-hand side of the band so that it's only my right ear that's fucked.
I mean, if you just wore like one in the right ear, like you're fine.
I hadn't even considered that was a possibility. That's not a bad shout.
There you go. I could probably do that as well, actually. Just wear the one. And then I've got a chance of hearing the guitar. I don't know. I'll experiment with things. But like, there's not a problem with the Variax because the Variax, I'm pointing over there, it's not. It's down here because I took the guitar stand to the gig. And it's still downstairs.
Is that because you had two guitars at a gig for the first time ever?
I have been gigging with two guitars recently, but I usually leave one guitar in the case, and that's off the stage somewhere. But this was a considerably smaller pub, so like there was no space for anything. So I had to have the other guitar pretty much behind my ass when I was playing. It's all good, right? What else have I done this week? I've done shitloads of stuff. Fuck. I released a video that I weren't expected. Like even I weren't expected to release this video on Sunday. Like we mentioned, I'd forgotten about the triple rotary on the new Line 6 Helix 3.6 update. I realised I had recorded all of the guitar tracks dry in and done it all through native. So all it required me to do was go back on the Helix native plugin and apply the rotary effect. was like, fuck, that's really easy. So I just did that. And then like the talking bit took moments. So I released like a really short video about the rotary. It's a really good effect. It's just like, it sounds wicked. And like the original thing, the RA200 was a rotating speaker cabinet, which like basically like a Leslie keyboard cabinet. What Line 6 have done on that, they've recreated it as almost like a pedal version of it. So you don't have to run your guitar through a keyboard speaker to make the Leslie sound. You run it as an effect in the front of your guitar signal. So I think like I really appreciate the fact that they did that, because I don't want to be running through a keyboard and speaker. I've done that
now,
before
the
in my
question
life.
is to demonstrate how good it is. Matt, did it make you chunder?
No, but it wasn't tremolo.
Rotary would be a very similar effect.
I think it might be like, but yeah, no, it didn't. I managed to listen to the whole video.
I mean, it was only a minute long, so maybe if I did it.
I didn't make it a minute into that tremolo video. I did not make it a minute into that tremolo video without taking one ear out.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, so I did that. Like, that video snuck up on me. I didn't even realise I was releasing it until I was. And then it happened. But the one that I've been planning it for a little while, and I've planned it and then put it off because Helix 3.6 come out. So I recorded that first, and then I planned it and then put it off because something else come out. Because I received that guitar, so I was like, "Oh, best do a video for this." So I kept putting it off. I finally got around to it. It was 3 years, pretty much to the date, that I released a video on the Shaky Jimmy on the PBOD channel. It's a bit ropey. Like 3 years ago, my video making skills weren't as good as they are now. I do apologise. They're much better. But I thought it would be like really interesting to do a retrospective. Like, I really loved this guitar pedal back then. My tastes have changed. Like, I played Telecasters a load back then and whatnot. I'm more of a Strat guy now, and like lots of things have changed. Let's see where we're at with it. Still absolutely in love with it. It is an amazing effect. It's giant and purple. Let me just grab it. Down here. It's down
giant,
here.
But I know what else is giant and purple.
Like,
Way.
it is most of the size of my face. It is like unabashedly just, it's there. It's massive.
It's like ye olde Big Muff.
Yeah, it's like that. It's just you make space for it because it commands that. It's no ifs and buts. It's here. So I do love this pedal. Someone did mention there's absolutely no way that Moen got the rights to that picture, especially because here you can clearly see the Fender logo. They didn't get that. Surely they didn't.
No, of course they didn't, but they also don't care.
No, they don't give two shits, do they?
I mean, the pedal's not on sale anymore, is it?
I think they shrunk it down into a normal enclosure. They're using a different picture as well, and it's called the Jimmy Nova now. I don't think they're as good as these. These are just top quality. It's just a big middle finger, isn't it? It's a big middle finger to all of the companies, like someone else's circuit, blatantly. It's just, it's brilliant. So yeah,
Ding,
that made a very satisfying ding.
Yeah. I mean, it's a heavy motherfucker as well. I had loads of fun making that video because, number one, I got to play like some Jimi Hendrix inspired song. It was pretty fucking close. I was a little bit concerned that I was going to get a little copyright strike for that one. I got to listen to some Robin Trower because like people kept mentioning like Robin Trower he's the Univibe guy. You got to check out this guy if you're talking about Univibe. So I did, and his stuff is fucking awesome. I don't know why I haven't listened to Robin Trower before, but I am making it my business to do so, because just excellent stuff. So I found a new kind of musical love. But also, like one of the things that kept cropping up is like the 90s grunge movement. They did a load of experimenting with modulation effects, and Univibe was one of these things that cropped up to like make some of the guitar lines quite interesting. So I listened to a bit of Pearl Jam, and they don't suck as bad as I thought they did. Like,
yeah, so many people have told me that Pearl Jam are actually good, and they've got like 2 songs.
I mean, that was the issue with me. Like those 2 songs that everyone knows and was like would occasionally filter into Kerrang and stuff. I was lukewarm on those. Like, it's fine. But once you get into the deeper, like the album cuts and shit.
Yeah, I mean, one of my mates is massive into 10. Is the album called 10? I feel like it's called 10. It's the big red one. And he was like, you've got to listen to this album. So I bought the CD because it was like 15 years ago. And I just, I don't care. Like, it was... this was at a time when I actually liked learning about new music. Now I just listen to music for nostalgia because I've heard all of the good songs, and anything that I haven't heard is not worth listening to. And that's how I live my life. And even if I'm wrong, I don't care.
Yeah, you are. You need to check out Robin Trower. Robin Trower's good. But
like at that time, I was absolutely into learning about new music, and I just it was a very... I wouldn't actively leave a room if somebody put it on, but I also wouldn't pick it myself.
Yeah.
I noticed on Instagram recently, like there's so many fucking reels going around of like Jesus as a skateboarder doing like Christ Air and then Even Flow in the background, and I'm just kind of like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, Even Flow is just wet pap, isn't it? But there's some good stuff in there, and then I found out that McCready and Chris Cornell and like one of the other guys had like created like a super group before all of that happened called Temple of the Dog. And okay. I listened to a few of their tunes and I was like, shit, man, this is pretty fucking rad.
Doesn't that one Soundgarden song have Univibe on it as well?
Yeah,
the Univibe?
It could be. It could very well be. Yeah,
it sounds like a Univibe. The riff in my head sounds like a unit. Like I would put on a Univibe if I was trying to get that sound, I think.
Yeah, and you'd get most of the way there.
Black Holes. I'm assuming Black Hole song you're on about.
Yeah,
I just try and think.
Well, it's the only.
Yeah, they're kind of weird dissonant chords that have got like a really fast vibe effect on it. Yeah, like really fast and shimmery sounding kind of modulation, isn't it? Yeah, I always thought that was a like a Leslie, like faux Leslie effect.
I mean, it might well be. Like, I am terrible at identifying.
I thought it was a Leslie because Rick Beato spoke about it on one of his. Like, what makes his
he knows
great.
Far more than I do.
But then again, like the Univibe was designed to sound like a Leslie. So, like, if you're in that ballpark, you're in that ballpark, aren't you? But yeah, like it gave me a respect for Chris Cornell because. Like, again, never really big into Soundgarden. Heard that one Audio Slave song and I was like, well, this is...
Oh, they've got like 3 songs, actually.
Yeah, this is that.
Like a Stone is an absolute tune.
Yeah.
Like, don't know that one. There's a big kind of blind spot in my musical back catalogue for Chris Cornell. Like, I heard, like, the solo stuff. I heard... the Bond theme that he did, and I was not sold on that. Like since then,
that was probably his most popular song.
Yeah,
I think as a solo artist, but like his Bond theme was probably one of the few Bond themes that I don't think is absolute tosh.
Yeah, see, I'm a bit of a Bond theme aficionado. I do love a good a spot of bondage.
There aren't any, like, most of them are awful.
I like the theming behind it, like the theme of chromaticism, like the ascending, descending chromaticism, and like it means that you can only really do a certain number of chord progressions to get that movement to happen. I love that kind of music nerdy shit, but we won't talk about that because, like, fuck, I could go down a rabbit hole with that.
And also, we'd kill the listenership dead.
Yeah.
all those new listeners that we've got, they're fucking gone.
Yeah, fuck, he's talking about Bond again. Shit. It's that time to dip. Yeah, so, I mean, that was my week. I kind of reinvigorated my love for, like, learning about, I say new shit that was fucking, it was old when I was, when I was young. But, like, it's new to me. So, like, top tips. Robin Trower, check out the Bridge of Sighs album, because that song, Bridge of Sighs, is fantastic. But the entire album is wicked. And yeah, Temple of the Dog seems pretty good as well. So I'm down with that. Right. Who have we got left? Josh, my man.
Hey.
Josh, you've had an exciting week, haven't you? Or a couple of weeks, in fact.
Yeah, I've had an exciting few weeks. It's been all systems go over at Guitar Geeks. So, like, I've done 4 interviews in the last, 2 weeks or so.
You
And
absolute beast.
one of them was down in Australia, which meant, being up at, 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night to interview somebody at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, which time differences are great, aren't they? And had a few content creators that I know on Instagram that I've known for a long time, and somebody that I've done a lot of gigs with. So got those coming up. I hear that there's 2 people from the Fret Talk podcast that are coming on next. Cough, cough, hint, hint.
Who could that be?
I wonder. And the biggest portion of my time at the moment has been a little guitar project I've been undertaking.
Oh, tell me more.
As a TLDR, for all those Reddit users, which are probably none of them, no one.
Slither, of course.
Slither. I sold my first guitar when I was 16 because I thought it was a really good idea. And then during COVID, I had to track it down, and I managed to, and I bought it back. And it rekindled the love of that guitar. I was kind of like, I forgot, actually, this guitar feels really well now with the experience of playing guitars that I've got now. And I had one of those kind of ADHD moments where it's been sat in the corner of on the guitar rack, and I'd play it and enjoy it. And then I had somebody from EMG message me telling me that I placed an order with them months ago, and that they'd had them sat on their desk because I hadn't paid for them because I forgot I ordered them. So I said I was interested in getting a set, and then I never heard anything off him again. And it's because I didn't realise that he had sent the invoice to my old bookings email that I had. And I've since basically given that email to my nan so she could have a proper phone contract and stuff like that. So I've not paid attention to it. And she didn't tell, I don't think she looks at it. So I didn't have any clue that.
Yeah, she wouldn't know.
Invoice.
She wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
Also, if she did read it, she's like, I didn't order any EMGs.
If she knows what EMGs are, then I'm really proud.
I'm a DiMarzio nan.
DiMarzio nan, I see what you did there. So I was like, okay, shit, I best pay for these. And to be fair, the pickup set is usually about I think it's about $230, $240. And I paid $130 for them.
Shit, man.
Nice.
Which is a sizable discount, to be honest. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do with these? And I looked out of all of my guitars, and I was like,
EMG.
I'm in that.
EMG.
I was like, Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have got EMGs. So I was like, let's put them in my old guitar. I thought, why not? Because it's the only one with like really cheap pickups in.
Yeah.
And then that kind of sent me down the rabbit hole. And it's the guitar's like a really nice candy apple red.
Yeah.
I was like, the black goes really nicely in the body with the pickups, and it had all chrome hardware. And I was like, I've got some black ESP tuners in my box of many things, as I call it. When it's just got like assorted shit in there. It's got 2 pedals that don't work and various other guitar bits. Like whenever somebody's like, "Have you got a spare?" Like Floyd Rose nut. Yes, I have. Have you got a spare? I don't know. Bridge pin. Yes, I have. So I was like, I've got a set of these tuners somewhere, and I found them. I was like, okay, great. Let's take these chrome tuners off. Let's put these black ones on. Problem number 1. These black tuners were from a reverse headstock guitar. So they had to be fitted kind of the other way around, which wasn't a problem. It just meant that I needed to just screw the tuner on like the other side. So the screws were at like the bottom right, so they go at the bottom left.
Yeah.
Still tune up the guitar perfectly fine. Didn't see a problem with that. Problem number 2, Chinese screws. They are shit. Absolute shit. So I got the first tuner in and like screwed it in perfectly fine. And I was like, okay, let's put the next one in. And then when I went to go and screw it, there was still a screw head on the screwdriver. You what? And then I looked at the tuner, and then the tuner just comes straight off. And there, behold, was a snap screw in the headstock. And I was like, oh, fuck. What can I do with that? And I was like, let's try and get the other ones anyway. Then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So then did another one. And then another screw snapped. And I was just like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. 4 snapped screws later in the headstock, I gave up.
I mean, you would have thought you'd learn after 2. Like, well, this is not working.
Yeah. Well, I did have a look through the box of many things, and I did have some different screws. So I tried different screws, and they were still doing it. Because, again, both the other guitar that it came from was a Chinese-made LTD. So evidently they just used the same screws. And I consulted the pedal boards of Doom chat to see what we could try and do, and I wouldn't say I ignored the advice. I took it on board, but was very creative with it. And then I tried drilling next to one of the holes to take one of them out, and then that put a small crack in the side of the headstock, and I was like, this is just going to end up.
No.
Yeah, like completely fucked. So what I ended up doing was wood gluing the crack, mic crack, and
like
I just got
Friday night.
Yeah, got some tape and taped around like the screw holes, and then just got some sandpaper and a wooden block, and I was going over just to sand them.
Yeah, even it up. Yeah.
Flat to the headstock, which actually came out surprisingly not bad. So which then led me into trying to search high and low on All Parts UK and Northwest Guitars and Strings Direct and Andertons, and where else did I shop? I think I looked on Guitar as well for some lock-in tuners that had the screw holes in the middle, not at like the bottom corners, just in the middle.
Yeah.
And it turns out they are really hard to come by. Very hard to come by. And I sent a mate of mine who's ordered loads of like replacement tuners, because the first thing he does always really weirdly is change the tuners on his guitars. Yeah. And I'm like, well, why do you not buy guitars with those tuners anyway? And he was like, go for some Spurzels. They've got like easy mount system. And you can't go wrong with them. And I was like, okay. So he sent me the link to the custom order thing, and he's like, yeah, you'd usually hear within a few days. Heard nothing, and I was like, I'm getting a bit impatient now. And then ended up on Gear for Music. Yes. They were my saviours. And And Gear 4 Music had the tuners I was looking for. They had some Goto locking ones in black with the screw holes in the middle. And I thought, perfect. I've used Gotos before. They were really good on my Les Paul. So I'll be on to a winner. Ordered them. And then the next day I was like, oh, well, I've got black tuners now. I guess I need to find a black bridge. I went straight onto Gear for Music and found a black bridge. Another Goto one. So I was like, oh, excellent. So done that. Put it all together, completely gutted the old pickups and got rid of the tone knob. Boomy if you want. I'm a metal player. I don't need a tone knob, to be honest.
We're in search of the tone. We don't want to take any of the tone away.
Like the pickups give me the tone and the wood. So.
I want all of the tones.
I can't.
So
I can't agree with you at all.
Moved the volume knob to where the tone knob was because it was a bit too close to where the pickups were. And when you'd play, you'd knock the volume knob. So I moved it a bit further away.
Yeah, you don't want your pinky brushing the knob, do you?
No. I prefer a thumb and first finger approach. And put all the guitar together and it sounds and plays fucking great. It just was 3 to 4 weeks of torture.
Yeah, of just like everything that could go wrong going wrong, and then even more going wrong.
It was almost like a Faulty Towers sketch or something like that.
It
like,
was.
you know, there's too much butter on those trays. Oh no, dos tres. No. You just constant like stream of errors. But I finished it and I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
And I'm never doing it again.
I think you'll appreciate the guitar a bit more now. You've had to go through the hardship.
Yeah. Right. So, Josh, why are there 4 metallic screws stuck in the headstock? Well, kids, let me tell you a story about when Granddad fucked shit up.
Yeah, 3 weeks of misery. Right, gentlemen, do we want to do a Willow of Bob? It's a rhetorical question because we're doing it anyway.
That's why I said it.
Yay! Complying. Right, so we've got a theme this week. I think it might be quite easy, but the theme this week is rock disco. So they are rock disco. It's basically like all basic bitch songs that you'd find like a rock disco. So
okay, so yeah, like the rock night at your local chav hut.
Yeah,
whatever you call a club these days.
Right. So our first one, in 1991. We're gonna start. Outlet buoyant, get in dark, take my extremity. We're off to Never Never real estate.
Well, I've got it already.
Yeah.
Is that the last line, wasn't it? Go on, what were we saying?
I just want to, I assume this is supposed to start exit night. And it went for what? Outlets?
Outlet buoyant.
Buoyant?
Yeah. Yeah, light. If it's light, it's buoyant.
But outlet?
Yeah.
It's not an
Yeah. It takes some liberties with the English language. But
yeah, obviously we've got it. It is
Enter Sandman by Megadeth.
Yeah.
By Megadeth, yeah.
By Metallica.
From the Black Album, of course.
From the Beatles' White Album, yeah.
Indeed. Right, so I reckon we're going to go for number 5 next. No. No, we'll go for number 4. Okay. 1997.
Yeah.
Don't seek to be your primate spanner. One much coarse mishap.
Yeah, I've got it. Don't want to be your monkey wrench.
Yeah, primate spanner. Right, they are going to get more difficult.
More indecent accent, yeah.
Yeah. They are going to get more difficult.
I don't want to be your primate spanner.
Yeah.
That'd be a great name for a tribute band.
Yeah, primate spanner.
Primate spanners.
I mean, it's got like big '90s band energy that name has.
Yeah.
Primate spanner.
You'd have to stick with their early stuff. You couldn't do any of the like more modern stuff.
Yeah.
You stick with their like first few albums.
Right. This one, 2008. Put where you're sitting. Don't create a noise. I understand they're seeing. They're seeing. Put where you're sitting.
98?
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
2008.
Put where you're sitting. Don't create a noise. I understand they're seeing. They're seeing. This is an opening lyric, this is. Because if I would give you the chorus to it, you would have got it. I could even give you the album to this one. I don't think it's necessarily going to clue you up.
I have no idea.
Okay. Right, I'm going to give you the album. This is off the album Only by the Night. Only by the Night.
Only by the Night. Why do I know that album name but not know who it's by? Only by the Night.
It's a, like, I'd say, breakout album for the band. Like, they were known before this.
Oh, it's fucking Sex on Fire lot in it.
It's Sex on Fire.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. He got it.
I don't know how they've got that from that. But...
Yeah.
I mean, I think I had the album before that song made me throw it away because Fuck Me Everywhere played it over and over again, including the band that I'm in.
Yeah, rock discos. Yeah. So put where you're sitting, lay where you're laying, don't make a sound. They're watching.
You're watching.
They're watching. Yeah, they're seeing. They're seeing. Cool. Right. This one here is especially for Josh. This one is especially for Josh. 1999. The midget belongings. Real aid, fact transport. I'll return, one help. Your journey, best journey.
It's got to be some 82 or whatever they're called.
Oh, no, I don't think it is. I think it's money grabbing. Oh yeah, they were 182, weren't they?
Right. The midget belongings. Real aid, fact transport.
It's got
I'll return, one help.
Things.
Yeah. All the small things, truth brings. I'll take one last. You're my best trip.
Yeah, your journey, best journey.
Because those words make sense.
Yeah, so
even in English,
honest, Midget gave it away.
Yeah, cool. Right, we're storming this one. The last one you will not get. I'm pretty fucking sure. You may do.
Yay.
You may do. Right, this is 1989, and arguably this artist's best era. Arguably. I don't know.
I feel like we may end up in an argument with you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think we've got strong opinions either way. Okay, so this is 1989. I require to passion you, but I healthier not contact. Don't contact. I require to clasp you, but my awareness tells me to halt. I require to passion you, but I healthier not contact. Don't contact. I require to clasp you. Clasp, it's just a quality word. I require to clasp you, but my awareness tell me to halt. This is a 100% rock disco classic. And possibly this artist's biggest song, despite I would say not being from his breakout stuff. He's well past his prime, but biggest hit.
Somebody whose biggest hit was in the late 80s and they were pretty much done by then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like in terms of like musical output, yeah. But yeah. So
solo, and he's a solo artist.
George Michael.
Nah,
it's
not
rock disco.
Yeah,
Rock
he's
disco.
He's too poppy.
I require to passion you, but I healthier not contact. Don't contact. I require to clasp you, but my awareness tells me to halt. Right. Oh, if I give you the album for this one, it will not help you at all.
Go on then. Because you said that last time and I got it.
It's from the album Trash. It's from the album Trash.
I don't know what that means.
So yeah, the one thing that if you've ever played this song, it goes through about 4 key changes per. I think by the end of the verse and the chorus, it's gone through 8 different keys. But it like you wouldn't think it. It's quite like a like driving rocky, yeah, late 80s. Right.
It's not Meatloaf, is it?
It's not Meatloaf, but you're not far off. Meatloaf is not a bad shout.
Is it somebody that's still alive?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Right, so we're looking for a solo male rocker who is still Alice Cooper.
We're on to something. Right.
Okay. So it's either School's Out or Poison, or I haven't got a fucking clue.
I require to passion you, but I healthier not contact. Don't contact.
Yeah. I want to hold you, but I better not touch. Don't touch.
Yeah, that's the one. It's Poison by Alice Cooper. My gosh. Oi, oi, oi.
Tricky one, that.
It was a tricky one. But I require to clasp you. It's just...
I want to hold you. I require to clasp you.
I might try that with the missus later on and see how far it gets me.
Head to bed. I require to clasp you. I'm probably going to punch in the throat.
Fucking what?
You'd probably be better off subtracting the S. You probably get somewhere.
Yeah. Let's clap. So that's that Bowie song, that isn't it? Let's clap. Oh, right. We are considerably more an hour in than I thought we would be at this point. So what we're going to go for? We've got 4 bits of news. We've got the new CEO of Gibson. We've got Kemper liquid profiling. That definitely needs a bit more kind of air to do. We've got Ed Sheeran.
Kemper liquid profiling we can cover in one thing of if you wanted that sound before, you had an amp that made that sound, and if your Kemper profile didn't change the settings, guess what? Your fucking amp did. Bin the thing off.
Yeah, you could change the amp settings on your amp and profile, and change again and profile, and change again and profile. So you could
just get a quad cortex.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple different solutions to this, but yeah, like Kemper.
I mean, yeah, we can cover it properly at some point.
We should. It requires some time to cover it, doesn't it? We've got Ed Sheeran winning the lawsuit against Marvin Gaye. I mean, he's doing a job because he's been dead for years.
I mean, to be fair, it's not even Marvin Gaye's family that took him to court. It's the guy who was his manager's estate.
Yeah.
It's like literally the estate of some people that of the person that managed Marvin Gaye 40 years ago have decided just to try and pilfer money off everybody that you can possibly think of that's used the A note. Yeah,
because they took Pharrell to court, didn't they, over like a drum beat for... Oh, it was Blurred Lines, weren't it?
Yeah, it was Robin Thicke, but
Pharrell produced it.
I think they used the bass line from the song for that one, or they were influenced. Like the drum beat was there, and they'd also taken some of the melody of the bass line or something.
Well, they sure as shit didn't take the rapey lyrics, did they?
Jesus Christ, you're gonna have to cut that out yourself.
There's no argument there. Like Robin Thicke's lyrics ain't fucking PC, are they? They're not. not PG-13.
It's also not a blurry line, you prick.
Yeah. I mean, what you're doing there is not consent, but that's not quite as catchy a tune, is it? Oh dear. Right. I think we found our topic, haven't we? Yeah. So Ed Sheeran, one lawsuit versus Marvin Gaye's estate, or the estate of the marriage. So, as far as I understand it, it weren't for the music itself. It was for the manuscript of the audio. So like they transcribed Marvin Gaye's music, and it had quite a lot of similarities to the transcription of the Ed Sheeran song.
Sorry. So the music didn't sound anything like the Marvin Gaye song, but if you wrote it on a bit of paper, it looks a little bit. It's fucking dots on lines.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean anything to anyone, does it? Really? Like, I mean, who fucking reads music these days?
What a load of shite.
I doubt Ed Sheeran was sat there with his fucking manuscript paper and a pencil and just, let me just get this this dotted quaver here, and he wasn't. He had his acoustic guitar and was like, these chords fucking slap. Let's sing a song about it.
Also, it's a 4-chord song. It sounds like every song.
I mean, it's not even that. It's 3 chords.
He only uses 4 chords.
No, it's 4 chords. It's definitely 4 chords. It's the one that starts when your legs don't work like they used to before, right?
Yeah, but
that's from the meme with the bride who's in the wheelchair and the DJ plays it at a very inappropriate time that's been going around YouTube for about 5 years.
You beat me to it, you bastard. I was going to say it's like a fucking cripple's national anthem.
Oi.
It's like genuinely there is a video of a DJ playing that and the entire room going ooh
no. So yeah, like chord 1 and chord 2 are the same chord. The bass note changes, so it's like E, then E with a third, like the third in the bass. So it's still the E, and then it's like A and B. So it's like 1, 4, 5. Which like if you did that, you'd be like, okay, status quo. We've got your entire back catalogue. Like you're done.
Yeah.
Chuck Berry,
all blues and rock. Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, it was exactly that. But because it had like a similar groove to it, and it was a similar tempo, similar groove to the Marvin Gaye tune. There was like arguable, like a tentative link. There's songs that have got away with much worse.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing for music, the fact that this absolute shite has been kicked out of the court, because if it would have set a really nasty precedent.
Yeah, I mean, there's already some very odd precedents that have been set that tend not to hold up these days, but like there's been some very odd kind of court cases that have, resulted in money being owed to estates or people getting out of court settlements and stuff. And I'm glad that there's now somebody, rather than just going, oh, fuck it, fine, I'll just pay an out of court settlement to shut people up, actually going, no, go on then, take me to court over it because you're talking through your asshole. And I think, in fact, I believe the last one that he got taken to court to last year, it was one that's full of O's, and somebody else had released a song about a week before that was full of O's. And they were like, oh, Ed Sheeran, listen to voice. Yeah. It's the one that's and somebody else had released a song with like the same amount of O's in their chorus and took him to court over it. And he was just like, look, I've paid off like and put people into like the writing notes, and I'm sick of it, so I'm stopping now. And if anybody comes after me, they can try and argue it in court and I'll win. And he's done it twice now and won twice, because like at the end of the day, like you can't write music without doing something that somebody at some point has done before. There's a finite amount of notes.
Yeah, they're the building blocks of music, aren't they? People are trying to say, well, I put the blocks in this order, so I should should get like I should get claim to that. You're like, no, because those are chords, and like chords can happen anywhere. Like they've happened for millions and millions of years.
Yeah.
You ain't copyrighting that. If you've got something like if someone's ripping off exact melodies, which happens with Coldplay and Joe Satriani, where the Coldplay chorus was pretty much the fucking same, like same harmonic information, like really similar chords. I think there was one chord that was substituted for an alternative version of that chord, but the chords were like almost the same, and the melody to the chorus was the same as the melody to their chorus. They ended up just settling out a chord, just going, fuck, yeah, we did bad. Unless it's like to that level where there's multiple coincidences happening, like chordal information, rhythmic information, melodic information, all coinciding together. You just got to go, well, shit, they did a song that sounds a bit like mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, like, especially if you can't instantly hear it, and someone has to tell you, or just like there shouldn't be any kind of even options for creators or for attempting to take money. Like there are some where you immediately hear it. Like Radiohead's "Creep" is the exact same melody and chord structure to a 70s track that I can't remember the name
it was
of.
when it Buddy Holly. I can't remember what the tune is, but it's the chorus of that tune and the middle 8 of "Creep." It's just that she's running out the door, whatever it is. That bit is the same. Like, is exactly the fucking same as
so there must be two then, because the verse of it is like literally copied from a song from the 70s, like the whole verse. Is it "The Air That I Breathe"? I can't remember. I think it's called "The Air That I Breathe." The track, but listen, like if you listen to it, it's literally it's a G, a B minor, a C, and a C minor, or whatever it is, or a G, a B, a C, and a C minor. It's just literally the same chords, just one is strummed and one is like plucked, and then the vocal melody over the top is identical.
Yeah, and like they again settled.
They settled. Yeah, like that kind of thing. Fine, take them to court over it, but like if you have to have somebody print out the sheet music and say, look, don't they look similar when you put one over the other? Yeah, just jog on.
Yeah, so it's good that Ed Sheeran has kind of fended off those hungry vultures. However, on the flip side, he did say that if they won this, he would quit music. So
close.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Like, I mean, we backed the right horse here, but we almost had it all. Almost.
You know, when you see that meme of like, we were that close to greatness.
Yeah. Like, if only there was a way for him to win it and also quit music.
I mean, most like is.
Oh, it's inoffensive, to be honest. It's.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking, like, how long ago did Marvin Gaye die? Was it like mid-70s? Because if so, we've only got like 20 years before all of his music goes like non-copyright anyway. So we could have had Ed Sheeran lose, have 20 years of this bollocks, and then we'd be fine.
Yeah. And what a place to end the podcast for this week. Fuck. Oh dear. Right, I'm extending a thank you to our listeners. You are awesome. Like, you've made it this far. Give yourself a pat on the back. Don't do that. You're driving. Just wait until you stopped. I'm also going to extend a massive thank you to our Patreon backers, who are like double sexy, super awesome. And for as little as $2 a month, you can get me calling you double sexy, super awesome as well. They are as follows. We've got Mr. Andrew Bimpson of Rising of the Lights. We've got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, of Masters of the Cinematic Universe podcast, and the Just Surprise Me podcast, we have got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. We that was half-hearted, boys. Come on. We have got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. There we go. Oh dear, that's clipping. That's clipping.
And now I can see it on the screen.
Oh dear.
You asked
Who
for
do we
it.
have after Mr. Hugh G. Rection? We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gare of the Tone Jerks podcast, of the Second Button podcast, who released an episode again this week. They're a bit sporadic, but love them. And of the Off the Rails podcast with A-Train. We have also got Mr. Ross Philpotts. Boom. Patreon backers, you cool. Go to patreon.com/threattalk if you want to find out more. If you want to find out more about me, I am online as Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You can find me Facebook, Instagram, YouTube /BudgetPedalChap. The YouTube channel is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, which last week featured a soon-to-be Josh Scott classic, the East River Drive. I've not recorded this week's one yet, so we'll find out. Something could happen. I don't know. I have recorded it. I've just not edited it. Right. Josh, where can we find you?
You can find me at the Corona Mortis on Instagram, and you can find us at the Guitar Geeks podcast on Instagram, Spotify, and all of your streaming platforms.
Yeah. And Matt?
You can find me at heel_MattQ on Twitter and Twitch, or just go in the Fret Talk podcast group and throw some shade on me.
Yeah. I mean, that is the natural order of things, isn't it? So, yeah, just carry on doing that. So that's us for this week. From myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From, oh my gosh, it's Josh. And from Mr. Matt Quine. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Woo! It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week.
Bye.
What do you call a magician who's lost their magic?
I have no idea.
Ian?
Heather.
Come on, boy.